The Institute for Learning was founded by renowned cognitive scientist and distinguished professor Lauren Resnick. The mission of the IFL is to make high-quality education available and accessible to every student. As a minority-led organization, we work to disrupt inequitable practices by examining biases, creating inclusive and sustainable school environments for students, and finding and cultivating the assets, experiences, and interests that every student brings to the classroom. We are part of the Learning, Research, and Development Center at the University of Pittsburgh, where leading researchers in cognitive, social, and educational science come together to advance educational practice and the science of learning. We collaborate with districts, states, and other educational organizations to address unique problems of practice and to implement research-based solutions, reflect on classroom data, and adapt our practices to ensure all students are being provided complex and meaningful learning opportunities. Equity is the foundation for what we do and was and continues to be the driving force behind the principles of learning. We believe that every student has the right to a culturally relevant, high-quality education that maximizes a student's potential.
Now I write like a page of what I think. So Mrs. Tutioner always says that I write stories of explanations, and so I came from writing like a couple of sentences to a page. So.
Wow.
At the heart of our work are the students and teachers. The foundation of our support for them has always been the principles of learning, which describe high-quality teaching and learning for every student.
Accountable talk is talk that is orchestrated by teachers so that students learn to formulate responses to problems, interpretations of texts that are correct in disciplinary terms, and go beyond what was actually written there. You don't just give back the answer you see on the page.
No one would let anyone else get off the hook. They had to really try to support the point, and if you notice, they continue to go to the text, and which is one of the things that we teach them to do when they're doing critical thinking.
To kind of change how we teach math for a deeper understanding and not necessarily just a, what's the right answer, but also to kind of level a playing field and have everybody look deeper into mathematics and have mathematical conversations that really can be shared between students of all levels.
Participants at all levels of the district must engage as learners to experience the work, then in their role to analyze, plan, and execute the work.
Just by a show of hands, how many people have something that they took today that they're going to directly bring to their instruction? And therein lies what it's all about.
We are using learning labs and learning walks to give them agency for improving their practice using relevant situations.
Trying new things, it's cool. It's a program that I think that if people give it an opportunity and integrate those things, so just that way of thinking a little bit into their lesson plans, they're gonna see positive improvement from it.
As we move into our next 25 years, the IFL is excited to engage with our educational partners online and through improvement science. As we engage district leaders, teachers, and students in studying complex problems affecting their schools, using people-centered data and research-based test of change, schools and districts develop homegrown solutions to improve teaching and learning for every student.
Last year I did terrible. I didn't have the best grades, and now since we're doing this, I'm making all A's on my tests.
As we move into the future, the importance of high-quality thinking tasks are even more important for our students. We look forward to engaging in this work with you online and on the ground.
It gave me a richer toolbox. The results are astounding. To listen to students' ideas and what they come up with is fantastic.
For us to go through the professional development to get to this point and then for it to be so meaningful is huge because this gets at the heart of student learning.
Work with the other teachers, it really resonates with them about why this is important, and they begin to see differences in their own instruction, differences in the learning of the students, and over time, I think we'll see real change throughout the entire district because we're putting in the policies, the practices, and procedures to sustain the work.